Hi class, I hope everybody is doing good today, are we? Yay! We are going to talk about something called rhyming. You guys learned rhyming in kindergarten last year, so you probably remember what it is. Can somebody tell me what rhyming is? That's a good example, yes. Cat and hat are rhyming words. Rhyming is when the words sound the same at the end. So cat and bat. Do they sound the same at the beginning or the end? That's right, the end. K-at, b-at. They rhyme. Can somebody give me another example? Dad and sad. Yes, good one. Go ahead. Red and bed. Let's do one more. Sun and fun. Good job, you guys. You probably do remember it from kindergarten then. Today we're going to read a story that has a lot of rhyming words in it. This is our story for today. And I want you guys to do some reading with me today. I don't want to read the story all by myself. You're going to help me out. This story is called The Shape of Things. Let's say it together with me. The Shape of Things. All right, and what do we think this story might be about? Because the title told us that it is called, the title is called The Shape of Things. And here on the front, we have a picture of a big orange house and some kids playing outside. So do we have any ideas what it might be about? Yeah, I think it might be about shapes. That's a good guess. Maybe about a house, or maybe about the shape of the house. All right, I guess we're gonna find out. The author of this book is Dale Ann Dodds. Does anybody know what an author is? The author is not the person who draws the pictures. That's actually called the illustrator. And we're gonna go right back to the illustrator. But the author is the person who writes the words in the story. So Dale Ann Dodds is our author. She wrote the book. And like you said, the illustrator draws the pictures. So our illustrator is Julie Lacombe, and she drew all the pictures in the book. All right, let's get started. The Shape of Things by Dale Ann Dodds, illustrated by Julie Lacombe. A square is just a square until you add a roof, two windows and a door, then it's much. Right. A square is just a square until you add a roof, two windows and a door, then it's much. Now this word is going to rhyme with the word door because we're talking about rhyming words, remember? So let's go over this one more time and maybe we can get whatever this word is. Two windows and a door, then it's much more. Good job. Much more. Now the words here that rhyme are what? Door and more. And why do they rhyme again? Yeah, because they sound the same, but where do they sound the same at? They sound the same at the end of the words. D-or, m-or. Do you hear that? Or. Do-or and mo-or. Ma-or. Door and more. Yeah. And here, this is where the house is, you guys. This is where the house from the title page comes in. When they talk about how a square makes a house with some windows and some doors. Some windows and a door. Let's keep going. A circle's just a circle until you add some lights. Chairs high and low, round and round they go. Good guess. So let's read this one more time, and I want you guys to read this with me. Look at where I'm pointing. Chairs high and low, round and round they go. Great job. So what are my rhyming words in this? Low and go, because they have that long O sound at the end. Low, go. Say it with me. Low, go. Good job. And look at our pretty picture of a Ferris wheel. Has anybody ever rode on a Ferris wheel before? Nobody? No, they're not scary. Sometimes people get scared because it goes really high up, but they actually go pretty slow. Yeah, they're pretty fun. All right. A triangle's just a triangle until you add another. An ocean and a sky, a seagull passing. Can anybody get this one? Not passing high, but that's a really good guess. Let's read it one more time. You guys, I want you to read this with me. Look where I'm pointing. A triangle's just a triangle until you add another. An ocean and a sky, a seagull passing by. Good job. Now you had a really good example of another word that rhymes with sky and by. It's the word high. Is there another example that we could do? Anybody know? We could. What if we took away the B in by? So it's just a Y. Let's replace the B with an M. So it spells M-Y. My. That's another word that rhymes. Sky, by, my, high. Yeah, there's lots of rhyming words. Great job. And here's our picture. Two triangles together make a boat. All right, here we go. A rectangle's just a rectangle until you add some more. An engine and a track, a red caboose in the... Before we can figure out this word, who knows what a caboose is? Has anybody ever heard that? Nobody? Well, you see this really long train we have a picture of? A caboose is the car of the train in the back. It's this little red car right here. So a caboose is always in the very back of the train. So now that we know that, let's read this again and see if we can figure out what our rhyming word is here. A rectangle's just a rectangle. Read it with me, please. Until you add some more. An engine and a track. A red caboose in the back. Great job. That's exactly what we just talked about. Now, can anybody else give me some words that also rhyme with track and back? Snack. That's a good one. Or what if we just put an S, took away the B and put an S? Sack. Good job. Or, yeah, the word jack. That's a name. That does rhyme. Great job, you guys. All right. Uh-oh, where did that go? Okay. An oval's just an oval until you add a nest, a wooden house, and then a patient mother hen. Oh, I just told you guys the word. What's the word? Hen, a mother hen. Let's read this again. Everybody read this with me, please. And we're gonna go over our rhyming words. An oval's just an oval. What's an oval? Yeah, you're right, it is this shape right here. But can anybody tell me what an oval looks like? Like, yes, it does kind of look like a circle. It's a circle that's longer. It's not perfect. A circle normally is perfect. This circle kind of looks like it's a little squish, like a squish circle. So an oval's just an oval. Come on, everybody. Until you add a nest, a wooden house, and then a patient mother hen. And here's our mother hen over here. She's sitting on her egg. A hen is a chicken. Yes, good job. So our rhyming words are then and hen. And if we take away the H on hen, we can spell words like men or 10. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. A diamond's just a diamond until you add some string, wind and a tail, some friends to help it. Now this word I don't know if you guys have ever heard before, so I'm going to tell you. The word is sail. Sail is what the kite is doing up in the air. It's sailing very high, flying really high. So let's read these last two sentences together. Wind and a tail, some friends to help it sail. What would happen if we took away the T in tail and put an M? Ale, male. Or an N? Ale, nail. Yeah, there are a lot of words that rhyme with sail and tail. Alright, let's continue on here. There's no rhyming words on this page, but I want you guys to read along with me. A shape is just a shape, but look again and see. A shape is just a shape, but look again and see. Here's all of our pictures from the other pages. There are shapes of every kind. How many can you blink? Well, it's asking a question, so what do you think it's saying? Let's read it again. There are shapes of every kind. How many can you find? Good job. How many shapes can you find? And we'll look at this later and see how many shapes we can find. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on our activity. Everybody is gonna get a worksheet, and it's gonna have boxes with different pictures in them on the worksheet. Now let's say the picture is of a dog, and all the pictures have the word underneath. So it'll be a picture of a dog with the word dog. And the box right next to it, you're gonna draw a picture of something that rhymes with dog. So maybe a frog. You'll draw the frog and then write the word underneath, and you're gonna do that for every picture, okay? All right, let's get started.